Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing. Thoughts become things. This is Mike Dooley, London, England, with my new friend Nick Andrews. We are going askew. You see, we're getting to be better friends every moment. Our thoughts become the things and events of our lives without exception. It is the end-all and be-all of living the life of your dreams. The reason people think that that's too simple and that they fail to follow through is because being raised in this primitive society, we have been told that life operates in the exact opposite fashion, that life is very hard, that it's the early bird who gets the worm. Opportunity only knocks once. They buy into these cliches, and because they've adopted these beliefs that have been handed down through the millennium, they think thoughts along those lines. Those thoughts then become their reality, proving the beliefs that were passed to them, and so they become their beliefs, and people are sure that life is hard because their life is proof of it. Or they'll say, you can't have the answers to life because people have been here for millions of years, and if you had the answer, then that means it's attainable, and if it was attainable, somebody else would have had it. Well, the fact is, the kind of message I have is the same kind of message that countless other teachers and speakers have had for as old as history goes back, including J.C. and Buddha and Plato, Socrates. All of these people said the same kind of thing, that we create our own reality through the thoughts we think. Yikes! It's me and my thoughts. And if I'm thinking negative, limited, fearful thoughts, this does not bode well for my future happiness. So all of a sudden, followed quickly on the heels of the intoxication of finding out how powerful we are, comes the realization that we are that responsible for ourselves, and that really there's nobody going to come swooping into our lives like Superman, saving us from the bad guys. All of a sudden we realize the bad guys are of our own creation, as are all of the hazards and perils that are out there in the world. Now, I will say to anybody who's new to this and who's thinking, holy crap, this is perhaps true, and what about me? And sometimes I think negative thoughts, and oh no, I'm doomed. How am I going to turn my life around? I will say that there swiftly follows a realization that not only are we powerful and responsible, that we are innately positive. Yet we all have worries. I worry. I've got a speaking engagement tonight, as you well know, with the alternatives. And, I have the trace thought like, oh, geez, what if this doesn't work well? And what if I forget what I'm going to say? And what if... And I hate when that happens, and I'm aware that those things will lead to that kind of a reality. But overall, I'm immensely positive. I'm immensely optimistic, and so is everybody, or they wouldn't be walking the face of the earth. So for the person who worries about this or about that, it's like, look, you're going to also realize as you tune into who you really are and the kind of thoughts you really think, that you are thinking more thoughts about success than failure. You're thinking more thoughts about happiness than failure, health than disease, abundance than poverty,